Okay, so welcome to the Thursday morning stream. I'm your host, Parflame39. Today I'll be streaming Mohrta. Yeah, a game that I got like a bunch of games, alright? So yeah, just get ready for it. So this game is a game that I heard from word of mouth. It's it's obviously a boomer shooter. Oh. Yeah, it's obviously a boomer shooter. It's one of those games. And that's really all I got. Supposedly it's open and non-linear and all that. I don't know. And this game is made from like GZ Doom. Alright, but yeah, this game is made with GZ Doom, and it's got like, wow, that's a lot of stuff that I recognize. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why the fuck do I... Alright, so yeah, Mohrta. Made in GZ Doom. Oh god, fuck's sakes. Press E to advance dialogue. Alright. Hayward, Generation 7. Project Living Dead. Serial number 81363-7. Date of retrieval, July 3rd, 1863. Note, high synchronicity with Strange, prime candidate for Divine Sentry. Assigned to Gen 1 case, Avalan. Mission description. October 28th, 1865. Avalan. Hayward Generation 1. Site of unknown location. Mining village in northern Arizona, Kozanda. Return Avalan to the extraction site by the date 10/31/1865. Location of the extraction site is noted in the document provided by your supervisor. Use of lethal force is authorized. Use of paranormal apparatus is authorized. Exercise extreme caution when confronting Avalan. Minimize injuries to civilians or infrastructure. Mission subject may be terminated if need be. Attempt capture where possible. Equipment provided, standard issue Hayward blade. Hayward firearm, mana gourd, bottomless bag, organic lantern beast, van. Horsefly C72-D. Begin mission. Alrighty. My goodness, this is GZ Doom. Alright, so... progress and restore status. Ah, yes, the M1 revolver, I guess. Alright, so yeah, this is Mohrta. This game is like... Yeah, this game is quite famous that it runs on GZ, to which... Yeah, no, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that with a lot of the way that this is structured and like. Piece of shit, huh? But yeah, so far, the only thing I heard about this game is that it's pretty much a. Wait, no, let me double check. Yeah, the only thing I heard about this game was that it was made in GZ Doom, it's pushing it to the limit, and that the world is interesting and that you should try it. And that's really about it.
Oi.
The bandits destroyed our village. Came for our dynamite. Say they were hungry. Thought we were safe from the strange. Help us, Hayward. Kill them. That smell. Is it going to rain? Alright, but yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised this thing is running on GZ Doom. Then again, it's not as though it's impossible. Total Chaos before was a game that ran on GZ Doom. Press R to skip cutscene. Look at that cheapo fucking... Look at this cheapo ass friggin' cutscene though. In GZ Doom. You found a healing doll. It's tracked by the buttons above. Oh god, that's terrible actually. Oh my fuck, that is awful. Oh yeah, no, I got this while I was walking through this slaughtered village. Yeah. Found this this shaman's healing doll. God, this pistol's piss. Yeah, this pistol is just seemingly almost dog food. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. Yeah, fan that shit, baby. Alright. I guess because this is running on GZ Doom, the developer's idea, this is me now just interpreting what it is, why it isn't running on GZ Doom right now, so just let me get this, like, what is this? A piece of strang ore. Alright, but yeah, my guess is that the developer probably wanted to capture a more authentic, I guess. Yeah, I guess they wanted to get like a more authentic retro game feel, I guess. I don't know. I can think of like a few reasons as to why, but most of the time, whenever you use GZ Doom, at least in the examples I've seen, I'm healed. But yeah, at least in the examples I could think of off the top of my head with like, what was it, like Hedon or yeah, like Hedon and like Sulaco. Usually you play those games with like 2D sprites instead. Yeah, those games specifically, they got like 2D sprite work and, you know, all sorts of like brush work attached to it. Right now, this is kind of sort of unusual, the fact that it's running with 3 models. It's not bad, but it kind of reminds me of like, I want to say Kingsfield, but that'd be a gross disservice to Kingsfield. Mostly because Kingsfield doesn't have guns. Shadow Tower, on the other hand. But yeah, no. So far, it feels like I'm playing Shadow Tower, or, well, Kingsfield meets Shadow Tower. Although I kind of wish... This is a me thing, but I think this is because GZ Doom is like really weird with the way that it handles 3 models. I'm kind of wishing there was like a weapon sway right now. Or like some sort of like inertia, not so much as like actual mechanics, but like at the very least look. Would offer and make the game feel a lot more connected. Because I know for a fact that the way that Doom handles it is the same way with like Wolfenstein. We have like the view model separate from the... Yeah, it's the same way that Wolfenstein handles it, where the view model is like separate and you got like the world space and stuff you're interacting with more directly. So yeah. Ooh. It's somewhere in noon. I found another strang ore. I don't know what the strang ore is though, so you know. Oh, horse shit. I'm surprised this thing isn't running on the Quake engine, to be honest. And then again, you would have to go to either Dark Place instead. Yeah, you would have to use Dark Place instead, specifically. Because I highly doubt right now, when it comes to specifically the Kex engine, which is the same engine Night Dive uses, that's going to be readily available for anyone to use. That's not to say they won't use it, but still. There's a lingering, meandering doubt in my mind that they would. Just like the oh-so-cavalier. I might have done a terrible mistake. I genuinely find it hilarious, though, that of all the sound effects they decide to use the M1 Grand's ping. Which, alright, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. But still, it's kind of funny. How else would you denominate the fact that your gun's getting reloaded with the revolver and you're swapping out the revolving part of the revolver? Oh yeah, the M1 Grand ping, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, there you go, pal. Can I get a better gun now, please? This revolver's already served its purpose at this time. Obviously, it's a great, you know, ranged option. But at the same time, currently, you know, kind of want something more substantial. You can't handle substantial. Let me see real quick, because I know there's like a bunch of enable HP, but you know what, let's see, I'm curious now. Because this got like a bunch of like, there's like a few options I actually recognize because I played around with a few Doom mods. And that exactly is like Nash and the Tilt mod specifically, I played with specifically a lot. Summon the Beast Lantern. Things in the dark. You just fucking killed my light, man. What the fuck? Greater strange entity defeated. Oh, that's just lovely. Okay. Oh, that's just a sight and a half to look at. Got this Jinro looking motherfucker with a doll hanging off his left shoulder and a bat that fucking barely keeps the light on. Great. Now the Metro Nexus. Hello, sweetheart. Who are you? Make this quick. I have business to attend to. What does the prey want? If you want to intrude upon my territory, then perhaps I can offer you a business proposition. The product I produce here requires a very specific ingredient. Crystallized mana. You will bring me this and shall be rewarded. Can I talk to the lady? She's clearly topless. Don't you dare lie to me, game.
Say.
Hello, sir. My name is Rini, and I'm a doll maker. Who's this little one? She's amazing. A living doll? What a rarity. Hello, sweetheart. If your papa could bring me some doll eyes, I can fix you right up and make you even more powerful. I'll even do it for free. You just have to bring the material. That's a pretty fair trade, right, Papa? I'm missing materials right now.
Shit.
The way they move, you see that? The way their hips gyrate? Can I?
Articles.
That's the first time someone wanted to talk with me instead of the dancers. I can provide a specialized service if you have the coin, that is. I'll pass for the time being. Thank you, though. What the fuck? That's some interesting weaponry you got there. What's up? Name's Hitch. I'm not one for chat, sorry to say. You bring me ore, I improve your equipment. Simple as that. If you're struggling, I recommend improving your armor. It's costly, but worth it. My old rust bucket here is saving more times than I care to count. The bastard! Curious.
Cosa? Mohrta.
No entry. None of your business. Are you sure?
Che bugia?
Excuse me. It seems we've been interrupted.
Onero Mohrta.
What do you want? We're in the middle of something. Oh, just go in a loop. Okay. Can I manually save? Oh no, I can only load. I'm curious. How many? Oh, they use the fucking autosave system in this game instead. I can't make manual saves.
Articles.
Have you seen my brother's performance? Who's your brother? One of the dancers outside? Servant, fetch me wine. I've had a very long journey. It's impossible to unwind with the best they have here for drinks. Is that discolored slop they serve at those wretched kitchens. My feet ache. Servant, could you... Wait, where are you going? Oh, I nearly forgot to mention. Bear witness to my cauldron. I know you love trinkets, my dearest little... Anyway, hand any weapons you find unsavory and I'll melt them down to their base components. Pretty rocks. You ought to make good use of that, Sir Knight. Okay.
Shom.
Lauren's up ahead. She'll give you a tour of the orrery. Welcome to my orrery, dear. Yep, that's a lady, alright. I am Lurlon, the keeper of this place. I imagine you're looking for the one who came through here recently, though the door he went through is now locked. Do you see that odd formation erected in the sands? They're entry points to this sector's dimension. Vile, hostile places, though they may hold the keys to open that door. Your safest bet would be there, I think. Garden Grave. Be sure to check the marketplace below for equipment. Good luck, dear. Okay, so it uses fucking... That's a strange way of handling saves. Garden grave. Nice place they got here. I'm half tempted to see what this game is like if it just like had like auto. Like I was restricted. I can't use like what was it, the Z-axis pretty much. Can't use mouse look, man. Gotta play this the way it's intended. Worth a shot. So is this like a game that I could theoretically replay infinitely? It's got like all these like unlockables. One thing's for certain, at the very least, this game doesn't lack in vision, at least. Visual or otherwise. What's this? Say, you're like me. That's the second one today. I saw someone who looks just like you a moment ago. Much less friendly, though. My name is Ruck. Pleased to meet you. I'm on a quest to find the old hero's tomb. You heard it, seen it, given me directions? No? Shame. This was built by ancient society, the people who made me. They swore not to fight anymore, and then they laid the last war heroes to rest. That's why there's so many graves around here. Although I can't be too sure. I only woke up recently. They're the same, right? A golem? Smell like one. You like one too. Not very talkative. Well, go on ahead. I'll catch up with you soon. Just a mind scene. See ya. So not too long ago, the Game Awards happened. Currently, fucking Expedition 33 has just like won all sorts of like crazy fucking rewards. And the only other game that fucking got a Game of the Award mention was fucking, what was it? It was Wuthering Waves, and it was for like great voice acting or something like that, which is hilarious. Because the way because people are like pointing out and saying it's like, oh, the only reason why they got the people are saying, I think, at the very least, making jokes like that. The only reason why Wuthering Waves is on there is because they literally had to bribe their player base to vote for them. It's like, if we win the Game Awards, you get these special drops, and you get these rewards too. I'm not gonna blame gacha players for wanting to get more shit in a gacha game. For crying out loud, I play Wii games, for fuck's sake. I actually got into Horizon Walker as well not too long ago, which is very interesting. And I mean that in a broader sense. My point beside, though, is, my point beside though is the fact that the entire the Game Awards may as well have just been called. It may as well just have been called the Expedition 33 Awards, because they fucking won everything, man. Like, what the fuck? Is there no other games that were out that filled the criteria? I mean, don't get me wrong, Expedition 33 does deserve every allocated reward it deserves. You know, it's a great game. No doubt about it. But it's like one of those things where it's like, is this like an advanced, elaborate psyop where we're trying to get like every game to match this one indie game? You know? It's what it kind of feels like a little bit, you know? Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like a little bit. Just like it's a bit of like a... like some elaborate psyop where it's like, oh yeah... Yeah, it feels like an elaborate psyop where it's just like, oh yeah, Expedition 33, it's the greatest game to ever exist. It's kind of like me hearing Shenmue be like touted off as like the greatest game of the last decade. Which, like, okay, technically that's correct, but bear in mind, specifically for Shenmue, because it touted that off, it was the end of a decade. But yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like kind of like off for me, you know. Like surely there's been other games other than just Expedition stinking. It's like surely there's been other games other than Expedition stinking 33, you know. I played it, I enjoyed it, and you know I still haven't finished it, but I still enjoyed it. Like, come on, man. How many other people are, like, playing CRPGs in the first place? Or even, like, the turn-based games. Seems like after, like, Baldur's Gate 3, you know? It's like, that's what people are, like, gonna be clamoring on for. If there is one thing I can think and remember off the top of my head about Expedition 33, it's got, like... it's definitely oozing style, it's well-acted, well-cool. It's well acted, well designed, well fucking great fucking music and all that jazz, you know. Got all sorts of love, passion behind it. It's an indie game, you know, it's an underdog to all them AAA big boys and all that jazz, and it's just like, yeah. At the same time, it's like, come on, man. Are we just gonna give fucking head to every turn-based game that's ever out there? Yeah, I don't know. I guess more realistically, I'm personally more fumed. Just the fact that it's just been Expedition 33. It's like, seriously? Only Expedition 33? No other games that I've never heard of or, you know, would at the very least consider looking into? That's my thing, really. It's just like, come on. Sure, there's gotta be something. But no. Dude, all I've been working with is just this fucking rinky-dink pistol. Am I gonna get anything new? Game, you're killing me here. All I got is this sword, which is pretty competently good. And, oh, hey. Whoa, what's up? what is this gonna be, like a Mega Man scenario, pretty much? Choose where the fuck I want to go. This thing's got sagging freaking everything, man. It's just weirding me out. Calling it a wrap for this one. Alright, so that was Mohrta. Gotta figure out how to play this game, that's for sure as hell. That beside though, it is a pretty good game though overall. Very interesting and very engaging in the sense that you got like a bunch of weird stuff. I am still trying to piece together like how the hell the game works. At least in like any conceptual level and stylistic sense as well. Cause it's got like that weird... Yeah, it's got like that, what was it? Yeah, it's got like the, pretty much this, like aesthetic and vein of like old Kingsfield or old, From Software titles, you know? That's what it kind of reminds me of. Specifically, of course, again, like I said, it's like Kingsfield and, you know, Shadow Tower. That's really the best way I could describe it. Alrighty, so, next up is... This one's going to be a bit of a doozy, but... You ever heard of SWAT 4 and Ready or Not? Have you tried, SWAT Commander? Yeah, so this one's a bit of a... This one's a bit of a schlep and a stretch, but... This game is made by Ritual Interactive. Developers who at this point, prior to SWAT Commander, haven't really made anything. The most recent title, as of last month, is Laundering Simulator, to which it has been fairly well received, it seems. Although there's not many people playing it. Still, though, it is pretty... It does seem pretty, well received all around. Who the hell are these people? Wait, hold up. Ritual Interactive? What the fuck? Who the hell are these people? They got the name... Oh, okay. Alright, let's see here. Because I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking it was like Ritual Interactive. That's why. Oh, wait, okay. So it seems like... doing more digging. They have like a website and everything right now. And they got like this game called Robin Hood Sherwood build. You know, Sherwood Builders. Yep, so they got that. They got Fields of Fear, which is a game that is not yet out yet. But it's a first-person horror game. Shaky Hands, which is this, I guess 3D Diner Dash-esque title game. And then you got Robin Hood Sherwood Defenders, which nobody's played yet. Well, I shouldn't say that, but yeah. Compared to Sherwood Builders, yeah, no, it's not that great. But yeah, no. It says here that they're located out in Poland and they partnered with teams and individuals unparalleled for games. So I think that's safe to say that these guys are like a publishing firm, kind of like, what was it, like Hype Train, I think. Is that the right one I'm thinking about? Hype Train? Shit. Well, yeah, no, alright, so it is Hype Train, okay. Alright, but yeah, so I guess that's their whole deal then? Huh. Let me see here. Red Mountain Games. Who are you? Tell me thine secrets. Who the fuck are you? Dude, all I got is just like... This does not narrow them down, because there's like a bunch of... Yeah, there's like a bunch of friggin' developers with a Red Mountain in them. What makes them special, you know? Oh shit, okay, so apparently, the one that I found was correct. So apparently, if the itch.io page I just found is correct, I'm not gonna show it, you could look yourself. Red Mountain Games Indie Development Studio located in Kiev, Ukraine. That is a poor location right now, all things considered. Fuck. But yeah, no, okay, so they're a Ukrainian game development studio, to which they don't really have many other games under their belt right now. The only other game they have, according to their itch.io page, is a game called Fusion. And currently, there's no price tag attached to it, so it just says name your price. You can download it now. And then there's like another game where it's like ridiculously simple for a soccer game. Okay, I guess I got the synopsis now. Let's see if it's any good. So given the fact that I've played Ready or Not before, I'm hoping at the very least this is more SWAT 4 than Ready or Not. Because Ready or Not was, in my opinion, just like tactical operator simulator more than actual SWAT operators. Alright, so currently right now this game is using like a variety of assets from the marketplace that are available. That's not a problem. That's, yeah. Oh, what's this? So we got Jack, John, Carlos, Miles. Choose your character. I'm gonna choose Jack. I feel like a Jack guy, you know? Get me John, 'cause I'm Jack. No. So what the fuck is going on? Okay, so we got glasses, gas mask, night vision, no face wear. You know, let's just wear glasses, yeah? I'm gonna wear some, let's wear some heavy Kevlar, I guess. Okay, so... Give me the most bare, basic bitch loadout right now. Because I want to be like, just... Yeah, I'm just gonna be the SWAT guy, that's it. Yeah, alright, give me a second, let me just take that off. Yep, we're just gonna work with irons. What pistols do we got? I already recognize that silhouette. You don't gotta tell me twice to blow a hole through the suspect already. Flash, flash, and sting. Okay. Alright, so we got the ability to create our own scenario right now. However, there's a There are a set number of missions. Let's see what these are. Alright, give me a sec, actually. I feel my computer is just fucking wanting to shoot itself right now. So clearly... Let's see here. Let's see here. Give me the highest FOV possible. You know what? I've been trying motion blur in games, so let's try that out. Let's see here. Do I have toggle ADS? Yeah. Is there like a training mode that I could tackle or something? There we go. Tutorial. How much time is... Okay, yeah, that's so far a decent amount of time. Okay, so... Ooh, interesting. Okay, so... So in order for you to activate the laser, you need to hold down T, which is for toggle. And then you got this. Let's see. Yeah, so far, it feels competent. There's one thing I would remark on, is that when it comes to the recoil, it feels like there's not much visual feedback a little bit, you know? That's my personal opinion, though. I'm always used to, like, having camera sways and all that. Or at the very least, well, not camera sways, but at the very least, like, the camera moving more. Yeah, moving and all that. Let me see here. View type, head camera. What's this? Oh, interesting, okay. Look at that! Oh, man. You ever wanted to play Cock of Duty? No? Oh, that's a shame, to be honest. Alright. Let's see here. Can I... This is the highest the graphics are gonna get. Okay. Gameplay, English... Give me the crosshairs. I'm a crosshair man. I don't give a shit if it's freaking whatever, right? Give me my crosshair in my games. Look at that. Even when I'm hip firing, I can do this. Alright. Look at that Slav jank, though. I feel like the gun is, like, way higher than it really should be. Or maybe it's my forearm right here that I'm looking at. That's higher than it should be. Let's see. We got sprint. We don't have jump, though, so... Oh, wow! That fucking kicks like a horse. Holy shit. And let me see. Controls. Canted sight is M. Let's change that, shall we? Thumbs down instead. Sniper fire? What?
Hands where we can see them. Police, hold it right there. Nobody move. On the ground. Hands where we can see them. Put your hands up and get down.
Alright, F is to yell for compliance. Give me a sec. Is the lean gonna be toggled? Why is it toggle? I don't like fucking... I personally don't like holding... Or I don't like toggle lean. It just messes with momentum for me.
Alright, first things first, check what's behind that door with your mirror. Don't go in blind. Looks clear? Good. Now get that door unlocked. Use your multi-tool.
Look at that animation, though. Pick, 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 pick.
Door's open. Let's keep moving. See that civilian? Shout first.
Hands
I
where we
want
can
to
see
help,
them.
but I don't know what's going on.
Nice. Get them secured.
Please,
No loose
don't
ends.
resist.
Oh, look at that. They automatically
Not
turn
done.
around.
Close that door and wedge it shut. Control your rear.
Why arrest
Copy
me?
that. We'll be ready for them.
Hands in the air.
Man, that voice acting, though.
Now grab the ram. Time to breach. Alright, hit it hard. Door's stubborn. Keep swinging. The door is
Swing,
barricaded,
swing,
but surely
swing.
We'll get to the next one. Seek
Swing,
treatment,
swing.
Ram it down.
Oh, it's barricaded.
Why arrest me?
Why indeed?
The door is done. Keep moving. Let's step it up. Grab the C2 from the table.
Dude, this just looks like
Charge right
C4.
on that door. Center mass. Fire when ready. Stand clear.
Dude, this, I'm not gonna tell you how you do your job, but at the same time, this also seems like C4.
This is also barricaded. You won't be able to get through it, even with C2. Try the next door.
Yeah, C2 my ass. This is fucking
Good hit.
C4.
Clear the way and move up. Pick up the breaching shotgun.
Oh, I got myself a specialized gun right now
Reload.
because I didn't
Blow the
customize
lock
my
clean.
gun to look like that.
Nice hit. Move forward.
Nice.
Get a camera from the table. Now toss the camera in. Let's see what's waiting inside.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So how do I... Did I overthrow it? I think I might have.
On the ground.
Pull up your tablet. Cycle
There
the
we
feed.
go. Yeah,
Get
I
your
might have
bearings.
overthrown it.
Looks hostile. Flash them before moving in. The suspect is disoriented. Subdue him, keep it clean.
Police, hold it right there. Everybody down. On the ground. Hands where we can see them.
I know how it
Put
looks,
your hands
but
on
I'm
your back.
innocent, honest.
Police, hold it right there. Give me your hands. Entry team to talk. Suspect in custody.
Roger, keep it
I
up.
just had to get
Too dark?
involved with this crap.
Light it up.
Get down and show your hands.
Or go full NV. Your call.
Point in getting
Find
your
that
men
fuse
in
box. Let's light the place properly. Or you can turn out the lights one by one. Keep them guessing. Another lock. Use the tool. Stay efficient.
That's actually pretty... So far, that's actually pretty extensive right now. Holy shit.
Tougher lock? Shotgun will solve it fast.
High quality lock. Oh, okay, that's
Clean
interesting.
shot. Let's get to the next task. Locked from the other side. Force it open however you like.
Okay, so, okay, interesting.
Fill the next room with gas. Move slow but steady. Final threat. Bring them in alive if you can.
Get down and show your hands.
I hate
Get down and show your hands.
so much.
Everybody down. Put your hands up and get down. Put your hands together. Entry team to talk. Suspect neutralized.
Copy.
I
Continue
might get
mission.
away when they turn their
That
backs.
one's reinforced. C2, ram, or use picklock. Nothing else will do.
Oh, interesting.
Bomb spotted. Timer's ticking. Defuse it now.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just, you know, wiggling my hand in front. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Talk to entry team. That was the last bomb. Good work, team.
Entry team to talk. Evidence found.
That's logged. Forensics will sweep in
The
after
moron
you're done.
fucked up dies of cancer.
Before you move, bag that evidence. It all counts. Take the You know where it's going. Last breach. Clear all the bolts.
This guy's fucking like, dude's just like, oh my god. Oh, fuck.
Put your hands up and get down.
That's it. You're through. Solid run. Let's
That's
start
it.
with
You're
team
through.
coordination.
Solid
Order
run.
appear under that door. Eyes before entry.
Check behind the door.
Contact with civilian.
Now stack them up. Let's see what kind of door we're dealing with.
Move up.
Door
Check
is
the
locked.
Locked? Good. Tell them to pick it. Multi-tool should
Unlock
handle
it
it.
and keep quiet.
On my way. I'll have this open in a sec.
I wonder if they just got some of their buds or like the cheapest actors they could get their hands on right now for this game. Because the voice acting, ooh boy, it is really rough. Which I don't mind, but still, I will point out every time I gotta hear it.
It's unlocked.
Doors ready. Let's make an entrance.
Use gas
Gas
clear.
and clear.
Got it.
Civilian spotted.
Holy shit, look at that guy go! He just fucking tossed that shit in there. Fucking no hesitation or anything.
Room clear. It's clear. Hands in the air. Zip him up.
Yes, sir. Take it easy. You're safe.
Dude, look at how effective these AI bots are in fucking this game, dude, ready or not.
Even here.
Stack up on this door.
What the fuck?
Stack up.
Roger that.
Next breach. Go loud. Ram and clear.
Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but still, for the time being, they seem like they're like a lot more effective. Let's see here.
Use battering ram.
Got it. Go.
Your call this time.
Area clear.
Go with lead and clear.
so far.
They'll wait on you to push.
Room clear.
Open and clear.
On my way.
Drop the weapon.
on the ground
Have
now.
them secure it. We don't leave gear
Hands where you
behind.
can see them.
All clear.
It's clear.
Secure the evidence.
Yes, sir.
Entry team to talk. Found evidence.
Forensics will handle it from here. Suspects down. Give the restraint command. Keep things tight.
Keep
Police,
things tight.
hold it right there. Everybody down. Put your hands up and get down. Nobody move.
Yeah, no, the guy,
Nobody
he's He just clocked out, dude.
Get
I
down
mean,
and show your hands.
oh,
Secure him.
oh, okay, okay, there we go.
Lights.
Body.
Order them to hit the fuse box.
Oh, now we're just going into okay, so it's like
On
all
my
the
way.
intimate intricacies of teamwork.
Next up, breach with shotgun. Give the deploy order at the door.
Get this open. Use the gun.
Get this open! Use the gun! Seriously, the way these guys speak, it's like the most. It's like speaking the
No
most
time to think. Point and
stereotypical.
command your routine.
Carlos, clear.
All clear.
All secure.
All secure.
Still
Check
busy.
under the door. Mirror under the door.
On it.
Mirror under the door!
Contact multiple suspects.
C2's ready. Point at the door center and give them a command.
Deploy C2.
On my way.
Deploy C2!
Prepare for detonation.
Don't do anything stupid.
On your knees. Hands in the air. Nobody
Drop
move.
your weapon.
On the ground. Police, hold it right there.
You're hit or down a man? Request an ejector from the squad.
Room clear.
Room clear.
Miles, clear.
Ugh, I'm under fire.
Pass me the injector.
On my way.
Who got hit?
See evidence? Command your officers to secure it.
Take the evidence.
In the bag.
You have a lot to secure. Let the team handle it.
Secure.
Order them to search the
Entry
Put
secure
your
area.
hands
Found
together.
evidence.
This one isn't
Run
going
through the
anywhere.
Dude, look at this shit. They're fucking going around like machines. Holy fuck. They're just machining it, man.
Stack up and try the door.
Another door? Tell your team to go for
Lock
the
tight.
lock. Breach it.
Deploy the breaching gun.
Copy.
Look at this. He's just fucking.
Carlos, clear.
It's clear.
Jack, it's clear.
A non-sworn officer. Oh, jeez, this is hilarious. This is great, though. Oh wow, you got like 3 different versions right now. Okay. Alright, what's the warrant? What's the briefing for the risk of Hansen? Oh.
Entry team, this is Talk. You are cleared for action. Go when ready.
Copy.
Hold on, I want to see what's the briefing all about. Let me see what that's about, yeah? Men, today... Is there, like, voice work on this, or no? Alright, so I guess I'll have to make it up as I go, then. Men, we're dealing with a kidnapping within a cult. Focus is the Hansen family. Specifically, 3 brothers. Jeremy, Kane, and Lucas. They're suspected of involvement in the disappearance of 2 of the Zane sect within the last 2 months. A woman called Camila Mendoza was the first person to disappear in the summer of last year. No witness or information from parents. Given the time elapsed, there was very little hope that she's still alive. Another woman from within the sect, called Callie Green, went missing this week. However, before her disappearance, some witnesses reported seen going into a car with the Hansen brothers. As for the brothers themselves and their involvement in this case, they joined the sect not too long ago before their first disappearance. In the past, Jeremy had a criminal record and his brother Lucas spent a year in psychiatric clinic. We haven't managed to get his treatment file disclosed from the clinic. It's clearly they don't paint a situation in bright colors. There are valid grounds to expect that there's at least one kidnapping victim still alive, and in fact present at the Hansen residence. So we need to act swiftly. The suspects? I don't know. The civilians? Who cares? The timeline? Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's actually get started then. We know what we're doing now, at least.
Talk to lead. Go when ready.
Copy.
Am I alone? What the fuck? Why am I alone? Yeah, just send a lone SWAT officer. God forbid something happened, you know? I guess as soon as they saw the bomb, they're just like, holy shit, get out of there, get out of there. Alrighty, let's see what this game's about. Hopefully this first mission will
Entry team.
betray us
Multiple hostages confirmed. Suspects are armed and volatile. Entry team. Proceed with extreme caution. Lives depend on it.
We're good to go.
Just keep it calm, okay, buddy?
Don't do anything stupid.
SWAT, get on the ground now.
Suspect not resisting. Suspect is dead.
Entry team to talk. Body.
Notifying morgue. Keep
Entry team to talk. Suspect down.
body confirmed. Secure the area and move forward.
Please cooperate. We're here to help. Entry team to talk. Civilian is safe. Waiting to evac.
Please don't take my
Roger
voice
that.
away.
Trailers
Thank you,
are standing by.
please.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh fuck. I'm sloppy right now. Jeez. Let's do. Oh, I can't attach. Damn it! What horseshit is this? Alrighty. I still want to see what this is all about, though.
Lead, this is TOC. Multiple hostages confirmed. Suspects are armed and volatile. Entry team, proceed.
Open and clear.
SWAT, get on the ground now!
Open and clear it.
Copy that.
Open and clear it.
There's a lock on it.
Open and clear it. Bash down the door.
Roger.
Open and clear.
Gotta finish this first.
Move! Area clear.
Room clear.
In position.
Clear that room.
Deckard, clear.
Move!
And follow me.
Suspect not
Understood.
resisting.
Following.
Yes, sir.
Hands where we can see them. Stay down. Entry team to talk. Suspect in custody.
Copy.
What
Continue
is
mission.
better as a sacrifice? The heart or
Bang
the
and clear.
eyes?
Regroup and follow me.
I'm behind you.
Got it.
Open and clear it. Regroup and stand by.
Affirmative. Moving
Got it.
forward.
Area clear.
All secure.
Civilian
SWAT, get
compliant.
on the ground now. Get her secured.
Take it easy. You're safe. Civilian restrained.
Oh,
Entry
interesting.
team to
This
talk.
guy has a.
Suspect secured and ready for transport.
Noted. We'll get...
Let's move.
Right
At your
on.
6. On my way.
Mirror it. Check under the door. Mirror it.
I'm busy.
Check under the door.
It's a ghost town.
Mirror it. Check under
Roger.
the door.
see suspect.
Open and clear.
Door's locked.
Preach it.
Roger that. Moving forward.
Big calm, okay,
All
buddy?
secure.
Clear here.
On the ground.
Area clear.
Jack, clear here.
Get down and shut up. Entry team to talk. Suspect neutralized.
Copy. Continue mission.
Regroup and stand by.
At your 6.
If you don't want to be
Suspect neutralized.
On my way.
Oh my god, this guy was wearing a
Entry
wig
team
this
to
entire
talk.
time.
Suspect down.
Notify morgue. Keep moving.
Entry team to talk. Evidence found.
Confirm. Forensics under.
You know, part of me is hoping that this game is in early access, by the way. But part of me is hoping that the developers do add like more unique story. Yeah, it does add more like story. More story-based dialogue. For example.
Entry team to talk. Injured suspect secured and ready for transport.
Copy. EMTs and trailers are standing by.
Yeah, for example, they comment on like what they're seeing here, just like, what the fuck is all this?
It'll be alright. Please don't resist. Entry team to talk. Civilian is safe. Waiting to evac.
Copy. Trailers standing by.
Get me out of here.
Entry team to talk. Man down.
Roger that. Standing by.
Please don't resist. Yeah. Entry team to talk. Civilian in custody.
Roger that.
Thank
Trailers
you,
standing
but-
by.
Do I have to be cuffed like this?
Entry team to talk. Evidence found. Entry team to talk. There's a dead civilian
Roger
here.
that.
Entry team to talk. There's a dead civilian here.
Yeah,
Roger
so
that.
yeah, something like that. It would be something along the lines of like, talk entry team to talk. We found some of the missing folk here. Doesn't look like there's much left of them.
Suspect is dead.
Keep it moving.
Not done here.
Go.
Entry team to talk. There's a dead
Moving
suspect
forward.
here.
Put
Temps
your
alerted.
weapon down.
Down the
Continue
weapon.
mission.
Room clear.
Jack, it's
Lead.
clear.
HQ confirms suspect activity at a marked location. Verify and detain.
Entry team to talk. Injured suspect secured and ready for transport.
Trailers standing by. Finish the sweep. Entry team. New intel and evidence within premises. Submitting coordinates.
Get behind me.
Alright, but yeah, here's hoping that when at least maybe in a later update, they'll probably push out and have like a more story-based stuff, and maybe like a rework of the dialogue. Something like, entry team to talk. We found the civilians, and we found, well, what's left of a few as well. Copy that, entry team. Notifying morgue. Something like that, I don't know.
Entry team to talk. Found evidence.
Roger that.
My goodness, I'm a captain.
This is talk. Great job, team. We've received the all clear.
By the book. Yeah, by the book. All I did was just dome like a few people. Yeah, all I did was just dome like a suspect or two here or there. You know, that's all it is. You know, it's fine. Alright, that was actually a pretty strong opener, though. Like, holy crap. From what I understand, when this first came out initially, the game was pretty scuffed. Because before that, there was actually a demo pushed up called the, what was it? SWAT Commando, SWAT Commando Prologue, and the like. Yeah, SWAT Commander Prologue. It pretty much served as like a, sort of like, test bench of sorts. Pretty much putting you in like a pre-made, in a pre-made thing, or pre-made mission. For the most part, I'm not sure if that demo is maintained, because it does look like they got, like, more stuff. But, yeah. Alright, but yeah, no, for the most part, though, this... For what I got this at... It's pretty good. Well, pretty good is a strong word, but it's pretty interesting. It definitely reminds me more of SWAT 4 than Ready or Not, because Ready or Not has, like... It's pretty much, the best way to describe it is, like, 6 Siege, but there's, like, more... Yeah. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of actual SWAT 4, rather than, like, whatever the hell... Yeah, whatever the hell Ready or Not was, when it first started out. Alrighty. This game it's reminding me of another game, funnily enough. Not just SWAT 4, but actually... Well, I don't want to say that it reminds me exactly of it because of the presets, or because of the pre-made assets it's got here. But it does kind of remind me a little bit of... Reminds me a little bit of, like, Black One Blood Brothers. That's what it reminds me of. Let's see here. Let's back. Alright, let's try out this. I'm surprised with the amount of stuff that you got here, that you got like all this, you know? You got like all these missions, right? And you got all these like however you want to do it type of thing. Ready or Not had that for the duration of early access, but for some ungodly reason they gimped and cut it out. So let's see here. Alright, people, focus. We got ourselves a shootout in progress, a local service station, according to eyewitnesses. It's all over Adrian Kang. It's all after one Adrian Kang and his gang arrived there. There is speculation that the owner of the service station, Lucano Carvalho, stole a prize car from King. And there have been the turf wars going on ever since. The idea seems that whoever is holding the car gets to be in charge of the territory. Much as they deserve to finish each other off for good, innocents may suffer in the conflict, so it's our job to end it. However, the shooting stopped right after police arrived. There's a good chance they went for a truce to keep themselves from getting caught. Consequently, we're getting ready for a hot reception. So we got Lucano Carvello, no civilians. Alright. Alright, though. Interesting.
Copy. Everybody
My
down.
head is.
Hands
Check
where we
my
can see
ID.
them.
You'll know you can let me go.
Squad, move. Secure him.
Roger, that'll be all right.
Hands in the
Secure
air.
civilian.
Put your hands up and get down. Hands where we can see them. Hands in the air.
I'll go to the station first thing in the morning.
You're safe. This is a precaution. Entry team to talk. Civilian in custody.
Copy.
Put your hands on
I'll
your
be
back.
your witness.
Entry team to talk. Found evidence.
Copy.
Entry team to talk. Found what seems to be an arms deal going down.
Keep moving.
Affirmative.
Roger that, entry team. Proceed on with mission. Holy shit, look at all that firepower. You have to start a small war.
Drop your weapon.
SWAT, get on the ground now. Put your hands on your back. Police, hold it right there.
Copy. Just keep it calm. Okay, buddy?
Comply.
Secure him.
Sniper to entry team. Suspect movement. Weapon armed.
Talk to entry team. You're compromising the entire op. Pull it together.
Oh shit. You know, I'm gonna put it on rep from there. Dude, there's like already more shit here than fucking Ready or Not. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ready or Not's already got like a whole lot of like stuff, yeah? It's got like a fair amount of stuff in it and all that jazz, but Jesus Christ, this is already's got like more like tactics than Ready or Not. Here's the thing with Ready or Not, with what I've experienced and recount, because I haven't played it in a while, is the fact that with Ready or Not specifically, you're dealing primarily with, you're pretty much dealing primarily with, like, entry team stuff. So for the most part, you're mostly facing off and contending and dealing with, primarily just, like, a bunch of... just like you being on the ground and you having to deal with like a bunch of things, and that's about it. And when I say that, I am primarily referring to the fact that you're just pretty much playing entry team and dealing with things as entry team. It's not often so it's not really often or common that you would be contending with but that you would be contending with, like, dealing with snipers or anything of the like. The closest that you've ever had to deal with something like that was, like, during the DLC missions. And there was, like, only, like, 2 or 3 instances that it was actually useful to use them. But, yeah. No, for the most part, though. But, yeah, no, for the most part, though, the fact that there's, like, more stuff here is kinda... well, it's both surprising as well as just kind of telling that when it came to Ready or Not, and this is not me banging on Ready or Not, I should remark, because I actually do enjoy it. I did enjoy it for the time, but right now it's kind of in like a weird space because they like legitimately like censored like a good chunk of content, as well as like they dumbed down some of the graphical stuff that they had on PC. So it could work better on, so it could work better on consoles and all that jazz. It's like, yeah. So yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with, at the very least, SWAT Commander. Because it's more closer to SWAT 4 than Ready or Not's claim to ever be closer to SWAT 4. Maybe if it was, like, created in... yeah, maybe if SWAT 4 was created now, it would kind of sort of be made in the same vein SWAT 4 was made. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of not, and all that. And so it's like... Yeah. And then you gotta account for the fact that the AI in Ready or Not are kinda, sorta dumber than a bag of rocks. At the very least, when it comes to this game, so when it came to SWAT Commander, the AI was fairly competent, at least. It was simplistic, but it was simplistic in the way that it legitimately worked in its own favor, is what I'm gonna say. But yeah, it was simplistic in the way that it legitimately, like, worked towards itself, rather than against it. Alright, I'm gonna buy myself some loot boxes, guys. Alrighty, so it has truly been a while since I last played Caliber. I recently reinstalled it and got into it. It recently came out of the early access phase, or rather its early beta or late beta stages, whatever the fuck. And I've been getting into it. I've been playing it. No, I'm not sponsored, so I'm not fucking gonna hold back on my critique on it thus far. But yeah, this game has had it's been fairly healthy, all things considered, though. From what I'm able to piece together from Steam charts and the like, the game is fluctuating between like 1,000 players daily to like 500 on a low tie. So for the most part, it's got like the usual mountain sort of approach when it comes to like live service games. Let me check now. What's the player count like? The reason why I'm bringing it up in the first place is mostly just so that way, you know, you get that, you know, people get like a actual like beat as to like what this game is right now. Yeah, for the most part, this game, with its all-time peak being 5,000, it has currently sustained 1,000 players of that 5,000. To which, you know, for the most part, that's pretty okay, I think. It's an online game, so my standards for it, at the very least when it comes to other online games that are more well-known, it's a free-to-play online game specifically as well, so, you know, there's going to be some contention with that. But anyway, when it comes to things like that specifically, it is also, I'm also accounting for, like, how much, or how many times the players are, like, getting involved and the like. And for the most part, yeah, like I said, the player base and all that seems to be there, at least. I can't say if the Steam player count is, like, worldwide, or what, but yeah. Oh god, this mission. It has been too long. Alright. Welcome back, Caliber. Yay. The first thing I get when I fucking play this game again is I get fucking Forest. Forest! Of all fucking missions, why Forest? So yeah, for the most part, there's been like new missions that have been added into the game. So it's not just been PvP support, it's also been PvE stuff as well. So Horde mode now has 6 players total, and when it comes to point sweep, there's been some revisions to the current mission sets. So for the most part, you're still getting a fair amount of yeah, you're still getting a fair amount of like content on both ends. Between PvP being operator versus operator.
The transponder signal broke up somewhere close.
Oh god.
Recon the vicinity.
Get ready for a hot reception. They obviously didn't like our greeting. Enemy.
Remember, your objective is to find and neutralize the head of Azimuth. The rest we'll handle ourselves.
He's no more. Assault sighted. Commander from the chopper. Let's inspect his position. Found a gunman. Gunner, taken out. Eliminated.
We got no medic, and it's just me and the fucking sniper right now. Oh, jeez.
Found a gunman. Damn.
Let's search the commander's body. He must have had something useful.
Yeah, so right now, currently Caliber's in a bit of an awkward space right now. I'm trying to remember the specifics. Because...
Something is attached to the bucket. Looks like a keycard.
just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
This looks like a bunker. I'm looking up the archival records.
If Delgado is hiding somewhere, it's definitely there. Move out.
Enemy sighted! Shooter! Pacified! Enemy! No man! Eliminated! New threat! One less! Watch the spot! Eliminated! Gunman sighted!
Yep.
Enemy sighted!
You wanna know how useful
I bet it will
an
accept
assault
the
without a medic is? You know, you're looking at it right now, folks. So yeah, right now, when it comes to Caliber in its current state, it's currently in a bit of an awkward state because... Mostly because some of the players are natively out in Russia. And I think the current anti-cheat right now is...
Let's get down and check.
But yeah, the current anti-cheat, for the most part, is kind of sort of like tripping out any, Oh, it's a good thing I chose a fucking gas mask character. Yeah, it's tripping out any like, Russian players.
Tango spotted. Enemy!
Oh no. I tried. Yeah, of all the fucking missions I got, Forest. And 2 of my teammates were fucking out in that mission as well. Are you fucking kidding me? Alrighty, what can you do, I guess? Let's see, do I have... Can I... No, I can't. Fucking... Alrighty, so yeah, currently, as I said before, Caliber is in a bit of an awkward situation as it stands. Mostly due to the fact that when it comes to... Yeah, mostly when it comes to specifically... Oh, hey, would you look at that? I'll take that, thank you very much. Alright, but yeah, mostly when it comes to the way that's like trying to, at the very least, vet its players a bit. From what I heard, at the very least, from me playing a few games, they've, the current anti-cheat is kind of sort of like selecting against Russian players, I think. I'm not sure how true that is, and that's me just going off of my memory because I was just chance encountering a player that was using chat, that's why. So for the most part, I'm not sure how accurate that information might be. Alright, but yeah, I'm not sure how accurate that information might be when it comes to, at the very least, the, I guess, selecting Russian player bit. So yeah, that's what's kind of been going on, and it's been thinning out some of the player base, I imagine. That said, though, this game has been out for some time now, and it has fallen to, because it is a live service game, it has been subjected to battle passes, seasons, and all that jazz, as well as monetization of said battle passes. They've been pricey, that's for sure. Yeah, those battle passes, though, they've been pricey, though, which is, I guess, I want to say it's kind of par for the course, but that'd be grossly inaccurate, I feel, to say that. It's like, oh, yeah, no, that's just how it is. But yeah. That said, though, Alright, I'm gonna turn on motion blur, because I'm a sick man. Alright, but yeah, so the game hasn't really changed too drastically since I played it last. The only difference is that they implemented the seasons, more social features, and that's really about it. They have added new maps, and as I mentioned before, more co-op stuff. So overall, there is that too. And they just a while ago implemented a login system. So if you like consistently log into the game, you get like a bunch of rewards, which again is par for the course for a free-to-play game. It is debatable as to, like, you know, if it is warranted or not. But the stuff they give is kind of sort of like, you know, it's not going to be like mind-blowing, but it is going to be like, oh, hey, that's nice type of thing, you know?
brew.
Got a shooter.
Defend the main brew.
New target. Assault wasted. Reloading. Enemy sighted.
So I turned. Yeah, so I got like a bunch of stuff for this game.
Shooter down.
Overall, though, yeah, things are pretty much held up. Are holding up pretty well, all things considered, though. I've revised some of my. I have revised some of my tactics a little bit. Mostly due to the fact that I'm playing a different character. I'm not sticking to gas mask only characters, because they're great, don't get me wrong. I would argue they're still universally good, because they just bypass one particularly annoying just like debuff, which is the gas effect. At the same time, because I'm trying out like other characters, I've been playing like Xiao Wei for like a while before, after I stopped streaming. So that, well, I stopped streaming Caliber. So there's that. Jeez.
Marksman sighted.
Boy.
Don't let the helicopter with the enemy commander take off. Sweep the extraction point.
Grenade!
The bullets must flow. So I want to go back to the Game Awards show thing. Now, despite the fact that I've bitched and bemoaned a little bit about Claire Obscure and just it winning every category and Wuthering Waves getting the other one for some ungodly reason. For the most part, the games that were presented at the Game Show Awards it's just been miserable, hasn't it? Apparently, according to old Jeffrey Keighley, the highest standard and honor that gaming's ever gotten right now is High Guard, which people are calling Concord 2, which I actually looked into a little bit with the trailer, to which, yeah, no, that's exactly pretty much the best way you could probably describe how that game is. It's like, it is pretty much effectively almost Concord 2 with the way it looks like. Don't get me wrong, the art style looks interesting, but the context and content to it is pretty terrible, actually. But yeah, the context and the content of High Guard looks just miserable. Like, genuinely, it looks just miserable and terrible all around. Who the hell would play it?
Well, you see, it was developed by the same people that made Titanfall, so
like, well, that doesn't mean shit now, doesn't it? Obsidian can claim all they want that they made KOTOR 2 and fucking Fallout New Vegas and all that jazz. But that doesn't change the fact that the Outer Worlds was shit, and Outer Worlds 2 was also kind of shit. And then you also got what was it? Avowed too, that was also pretty shit. Speaking of which, seeing as I brought those 2 games up, I'm currently on Steam, they're sitting at a mostly positive. But if I'm not mistaken, with at least all 3 of those games, they're within the low 80s to mid to low 70s margin. That's a 10% margin. That's a slightly above mixed. This is my suspicion as to why those games are currently sitting at a those games are not sitting at a lower value, and it's for one simple reason: because they made Fallout New Vegas. That's the only reason why I can guess, you know? They made Fallout New Vegas, and people are holding out like, oh my goodness, they can do it, guys. They can probably do it. They could pull one out of their ass and all that jazz. But, Avowed was received terribly. The Outer Worlds was so mid that I would rather have my balls chopped off, fed to me, sautéed, fed to me again, and then afterwards have me be turned into a full-on eunuch by taking my full manhood. And I'm not gonna bother playing the second game of the Outer Worlds, cause yeah, no, it's just, why would I? That sounds like I'm being harsh, but bear in mind, sorry, no, I played the Outer Worlds. It was meh. It had its moments, but on a repeat playthrough, it's meh. Pillars of Eternity, the first one was great. Second one, yeah, it was kind of slow, but it was also pretty good. And then you got Avowed. The best way I could describe it, it is the Fallout Brotherhood of Steel of Obsidian right now. Because it is just kinda, who am I kidding? It is just miserable.
Well, you see, it was made by Obsidian, so it's gotta be great.
God, I wish that was true, but Outer Worlds was a wake-up call. Just like how playing Brotherhood of Steel was just fucking a sign, just like, wow, they are no longer trying right now, are they? Jeez. But yeah, no, outside of that, for the most part, the Game Show Awards has just been, yeah, the Game Show Awards and their offerings is just kind of like, whatever. You got High Guard, who gives a shit. You got a bunch of games that are coming out in the next millennium, and you got nothing that's coming out, like, anytime soon. There's, like, a few indie titles that are nice, that are here and there. But at the same time, it's just, like, kind of like, well, is that it? You got all these, like, pastel indie title games with them claiming, like, oh my goodness. But yeah, you got all these, like, brightly colored games and them, like, showing off, like, oh my goodness, this is what we're working on. It's great, isn't it? I'm being hyperbolic, of course. I did actually watch some of the offerings. Some of them did interest me, but in other cases, it's just like they're so vague that they don't really excite me, you know? But yeah, the offerings that were there, some of them were just like, well, why the fuck are you showing it now? Why don't you show it when you got, like, something to show? Yeah, why don't you just show something when you got something to show? Because right now you just got me this teaser trailer, and then it's just like, fuck all. What am I supposed to do with this? Be excited? Hard to get excited when nothing's coming out. Everything's just, like, in progress, and that's it. The kicker for me as well is just the fact that... The kicker for me, at the very least, is that when it comes to, like, one of the announcements was, like, with Todd Howard, right? And he's, like, announcing, like, all the rewards for Clair Obscur. As someone who plays Bethesda games, I was hoping at the very least, from what I heard, or when I heard, he's like, oh, Todd Howard's there. Oh, all right, let's see. Does he have anything to say? But when he came up and he just like announced the award, it felt like just like, well, why the fuck are you there, Todd? But yeah, it's like, why the fuck are you there, Todd? What, you owe Jeff a favor or something? Like, I feel like there should have like genuinely been something from Bethesda at least as well, you know? You got all these other AAA companies coming in and just like saying, hey, you got these games coming out. Never. Or at the very least, these like AAA/AA indie titles like coming out. Or all these like smaller titles coming out. And there's like, you got like Todd Howard there, just like there. That's it. You got Hideo Kojima there, but you know, he's just like whatever. If anything right now, one thing has been made for certain.
Watch the spot!
If one thing's to be said, at the very least, if this whole thing has at the very least shown me something, is the fact that the Game Awards is kind of sort of a joke now. It's like, oh yeah, no. You got like all these people that are like congratulating all these developers on their work on these games, right? It's like, okay, yeah, no, that's fair. Everyone deserves to be recognized for their effort in making like a wonderful piece of interactive media, right? At the same time, it's just like, I don't know, it just seems like at some point, if one game is like sweeping all the masses, is it really the Game Show Awards and not just like the equivalent of what is effectively like the streamer awards or whatever the fuck? It's like, oh yeah, one guy is like dominating the entire field. Okay, cool. What about everyone else? What's their contribution? What, they got nominated? Well, who wants to hear about the nomination? Everyone wants to hear like who won the best in show. It's the same thing with the marathon as well when it comes to that like idea. It's like, oh yeah, everyone's a winner. And then just like, yeah, it's the same thing when it comes to like the marathon in that type of philosophy, you know? It's like, oh yeah, you know, everyone's, you know, winner and all that jazz when you... I'm moving my ass slowly.
Medic! Watch the spot! Doctor!
Changing man.
But yeah, no, it's like, yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of like the marathon and the idea where it's just like, yeah, everyone, you know, that participates a winner. When in reality, it's just like, when in reality, it's just like, so you got follow-up, and that's your claim to fame. You didn't cross the finish line first, you didn't even get second, you didn't even get third, you're follow-up. That's it? That's not impressive, man. Oh, I got it to the end. You know, the fact that I got nominated and all is, no. He's like, no. You lost. I don't know what to tell you. Well, it's not a competition. Well, clearly it is, because one guy got all the awards, and that's it. No one else got anything. You got a pat on the back and maybe a handy in the shower. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's just like, what the fuck? Let me see how much time we got. Got at the very least maybe one, maybe two more matches. Depends on how this goes. So yeah, no, it's... If there is one thing I am gonna say positively at least, I am looking forward to whatever Larian Games is working on, because they have showcased their newest title, which is going to be in the Divinity series. For the most part, you also got like a bunch of people that are like, I think because Larian Studios announced they're using like generative AI tools to assist in the development of Divinity, yeah, currently because it is in the pre-production phase, that people are kind of sort of like throwing a shit fit over it, which I could see why, but at the same time I can also not see it right now. Because for the most part, the way that it seems like Larian is using it, they're using it as it is intended, as a tool. A tool that can, you know, assist with developing and expediting things. I mean, it is also dependent on, like, what it is they're drawing from, in which I'm hoping it's, like, their own stuff. But yeah, no, for the most part, it's just, like, you got that whole fiasco going on. And then you got, like, a few other people that got the whole thing going on with, like, what was it? I think there's probably some rumblings, the fact that why is it they're using, or they're, why is it they're making Divinity? In which, if there's one thing I got a question for Larian is like, so what's this game gonna be like, Larian? Is this gonna be like a CRPG as you've been making it the last few, I guess, years before Baldur's Gate? Or is it gonna be like a ARPG or an action RPG, whatever the hell, right? Where you actively control your character and do all sorts of stuff. Because, like, legitimately, when it came to, like, before Original Sin, and from my recountance of my short time of playing Divine Divinity, as well as trying to look into the sequel, Divine Divinity 2 Dragon Knight, those two games are totally different genres in terms of, like, how they're made. Like, legitimately, the way they're made is, like, completely different in terms of genre. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Even more importantly is, like, where in Divinity's timeline is it taking place? Cause for the most part, Divinity's timeline is a complete mess. Cause you got, I think, first in the category is Divinity Dragon Commander, and then after that is, what was it, Divinity Original Sin, Divinity Original Sin 2, Divine Divinity, and then Divine Divinity 2. That's the order of the games that it's in, if I'm not mistaken, because Divinity Dragon Commander is, like, set in the distant, like, past of... Yeah, set in the distant past, and then Original Sin and Original Sin 2 are, like, the prequel to Divine Divinity. Divine Divinity is the quote-unquote .0 of the series. And then you have Divinity Original Sin 2, which is the, for lack of a better word, the current present of the Divinity series. So, is this going to be a sequel to Divine Divinity 2, or is this going to be a sequel to Divinity Original Sin 2? Like I said, I'm trying to figure that out right now, because that's, like, the more important part to me, a little bit. Because that's how my expectation is going to be set. Oh, for fuck's sakes. No medic, we're fucked.
Last known location.
Hostile spotted. Enemy gunman! Shooter sighted! Assault knocked out.
Oh no, the guy's here. Oh shit. Alright, but yeah, no. When it comes to when it comes to just determining what it is Larian is working on, it's just, you gotta figure out first where and when it is it's taking place. Obviously, it's Divinity. However, it doesn't narrow down where in Divinity it is. Is this gonna be like I said, is this gonna be post Dragon Knight, or is this gonna be
New target.
Your ally is safe.
yeah, is this gonna be like where is it gonna take place, or when is it gonna take place? They say it's gonna be like their biggest game yet, in which that gives me the idea that maybe, just maybe, they're making an action game. But then again, more realistically, they're probably just gonna make a, Oh, great.
ПД подними. ПД.
Watch the spot! Watch the spot. This will ease the pain.
Eliminated. Pacify. Swapping mag. Tracking enemy support. Report pacify. Reloading.
Yeah, but yeah, that gives me the idea that maybe they're making an action game. But then again, they are more familiar with turn-based combat, so maybe it's gonna be like that, or maybe it's gonna be a game with like real-time combat in the sense of like, in the sense that Divine Divinity was the same way during that time. So realistically, it could go like either way. It could be like. It could be like that, or maybe it could be like something else altogether. But again, it's like sort of complicated a little bit in that sense.
Time to clear this place. Hurry to the top floor.
Вали.
They were expecting us. Eliminate the enemy forces and be careful. The enemies at the firing post can see through smoke.
Enemy gunman.
Destroy the shield control panels. First mechanism destroyed. Third mechanism destroyed.
Штурм, 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 подними.
Enemy on your feet. Thanks. Grenade! Take cover! Watch if I'm shot. Enemy sighted.
Твою мать.
Enemy assault. رصد العدو.
Second mechanism destroyed.
Shooter sighted.
Fuck. Last fucker standing. Me. And I didn't pack any stems. Great.
Assault. Enemy sighted!
You found the key. Proceed to the next objective.
Hostile spotted.
Not up or shut up this time.
Hostile spotted.
No, tysta raus. Schauen, was ich will.
Jeez. I wonder if they're ever gonna revise this mission. Maybe. Alrighty. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, so we got one more game on the log right now. So let's tackle that, and I'm gonna put this on wrap because I got something to do soon. One moment. Last game on the log is Netherworld Covenant. I have no idea what this game is, but it seems interesting. Picked it up a while ago as well, so. And it recently pushed out its 1.0 release, so oh joy, we got the full finished product here. Netherworld Covenant. Let's see what we got. Let's see here, windowed mode. Ooh. Well, you don't have fucking, oh, jeez. This is all I get? Seriously? This is horseshit, man. Alright. Langaric. What's up? A continent blighted by the corruption of chaos. The sun is gradually eclipsed. Demons descend upon the land, ravaging all life across the realms. Those who embark on a quest to end this meet betrayal. Yet the wheel of fate turns once more. Surviving Lantern Seeker. I'm the keeper of the sealed Nether Lantern. I've waited here a long time. Come, follow me. If we succeed, those partners who gave their lives to get you here may yet see you again. Is that a Berserk reference? This guy's literally a fucking Berserk reference. Look at him. He's called the Black Knight. Well, he's technically a Skull Knight, but still. Those are the shattered souls of your fallen comrades, now lost to chaos, their mind long consumed. The soul flame within the Nether Lantern shares its origin with chaos itself. Those bound by its pact are granted the power to purge corruption. Sign the contract now, and the new power granted by the Nether Lantern to defeat it and prove yourself. Now he fucks off. $25 shekels, boys. You made it. This is the Nether Lantern. Soul of a warrior honed by countless battles, continues to exist even after losing its physical anchor, and has earned the right to be housed within the Nether Lantern. There, just as I did in life, I'll help you in purifying the corruption of this chaos and completing the mission that brought you here. This is the Borderland, the rift between the Netherworld and the mortal realm. After making the contract with the Nether Lantern, your soul has been bound to this place. No matter how many times you die, you'll be guided here. 6 powerful corrupted beings serve as anchors for the blight spreading across the mortal realm. Destroy them to purge their domains, fulfill your mission, and avenge your fallen comrades. The gate of the Borderlands will guide you to the area corrupted by chaos. The fire in your heart hasn't burned out yet, which is normal. But remember, you must find all the monsters from that battle and eliminate them one by one. These monsters are not only who took your comrades, they also trapped their souls. Your only choice is to defeat them one by one, breaking their shackles in the darkness. Your comrades are still waiting for you. The upcoming adventure will lead you to face even more terrifying enemies, but each monster you defeat will bring you one step closer to your goal. Get ready. This is the only path to redeem your soul. Hurry. This feeling, it's amazing. To exist only as a soul. Don't worry. The whisper in my ears are gone. I'll aid you as I always did. Your blade in the dark. Now go. You telling me I can't get access to the Black Knight there? What is this shit? Here comes a new recruit again. Although, I just want to say, if you have any equipment you want to forge, just come to me. So, on the Steam page, there is actual, So apparently, according to the Steam page, that was, yeah, this like actual. They do use AI. Yeah, they do use AI content as well. Let me see specifically, because AI generated images as the basis for the for some of the images on the store page and made manual modifications. So that's the declaration that was made. Alright, but yeah. Alright, so for the most part, yeah, there is AI content in this game, though. Mostly in the icons, though. Who knows, maybe they'll get removed out or something. Difficulty selection. Switch characters. What? Useless person. What? Mage. Alright. Well, this guy's got my curiosity. He's a shield guard, it says. Oh, no, I gotta fucking unlock him first. Okay. This place is the desperate prison caged on the Empire's northwest borders. Your objective lies in the shadows of the deepest part of the dungeon. A powerful warrior will voluntarily imprison himself here, though firmly believing he is battling chaos, remains unaware he's become a pawn toyed with by chaos, serving as an anchor point for this land's corruption. Moreover, your brother-in-arms, who have already fallen, have been imprisoned here, becoming sacrifices offered to chaos. Move forward, and help your comrades break free of this taint and regain peace.
Please, I beg you. Those monsters have driven me here. They're looking in the dark, ready to pounce any time. Too scared to help. Escape alone. Help me. I'll give you the treasures I've hidden. They're coming. Watch your surroundings. Thank heavens. You are still safe. My lord, I found this item in the ruins. You need more than I do. Please, take it. Sir, found supplies nearby the Metsis Academy seal. They should have been left behind by the team dispatched in the Black Tower area. It will help your expedition. So far, it's been pretty. This is pretty standard par for the course, I guess. So I've been thinking about my solo D&D thing right now. For the most part, I'm trying to figure out like. It's one thing I'm trying to figure out myself. Finn's chest is pierced clean through. Beneath the magical aura, his bloody form twists and ruins as his soul is wrenched from his body. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's one thing about my Netherworld Night Shield. Protagonist aura reward. Alright, so yeah, for the most part, I'm thinking about my solo D&D thing. I'm trying to figure out how do I want to like approach, at the very least, like party stuff a little bit. Currently, I am streaming it, figuratively. may as well, you know, make something of it. Yeah, as I am streaming, I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do. Trying to figure out what approach do I want to. You know, what approach do I want to apply on it, I guess. Because, for the most part, despite the fact that the leading character currently is Rex, I do want to try and... I do want to have him, like, be with an actual party and band. Because currently it's more or less just him. Yeah, because for the most part, currently it's just Rex being... just learning and, you know, exploring and getting everything all squared away and such. That's how I'm... that's my current idea for tier 1 at the very least, specifically. So at the very least, get him up to tier, get his foot in the door with like level 6. And then afterwards, try and have him like, yeah, have him like, as soon as possible, like get him to like tier 2 at the very minimum. But yeah, as soon as possible, get to like tier 2, and then after that, you know, take my actual time and like exploring the characters, you know, some of the adventures.
Insects. You dare trespass into my domain.
I died. You are dead. No big surprise. Oh, so that's what it feels like to die. Great. Oh, okay, so that's what they're for. Alright. Increase level rewards, refresh by 1 time. Alright, I'm just gonna put it on wrap right now. Because it is getting late. For the most part, yeah, so. Yeah, so that was kind of sort of short right now, but yeah, Netherworld, yeah, so. But yeah, Netherworld Covenant. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this game all around, though. For the most part, it's okay. I'll just leave it at that. But, yeah, let's see. Alright, so thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you want to see more, I'll be streaming again whenever I can. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Probably not, actually. I gotta prepare for some stuff, actually. So I'm gonna put off on that. But yeah, so thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you want to see more, I'll be picking this up whenever I can. Hope you enjoyed this stream. So on the last few thoughts. So yeah, like I said, for my D&D solo thing, I intend to go to, at the very least, tier 2 play at the minimum of level 6, because specifically for my wizard character, that's when he gets like extra attack and like all these other stuff, so he'll be able to do more sustainably at that point. I'll probably still go through some of the lower level adventures just to see how they are. I'll probably do some alterations to him, or at the very least do like handicaps like 1 or 2 party members at minimum. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try and piece together at least. So yeah, I also am thinking of like when it comes to like the interaction between the leading character and the other characters that actually have names, not just NPCs but like actual names. I am trying to figure out how do I want to like have them explore and interact, because I'm not gonna lie, I intended for one character and another character to have at some point romantic connection to one another, and yeah, that's something I gotta like piece together, like how I want to approach. It's like, do I want to do it like oh yeah, no, they're in love now type of thing, or do I want to like space it out and like do something else? So yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy this stream. If you want to see more, I'll be picking this up whenever I can. That being whenever I can. And yeah, till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon in the next one.